Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a dish that I've had on repeat this winter. It's a gorgeous golden coloured dal. I've always been a big fan of Indian food. I really love the vibrant and intense flavours, all those spices. But unfortunately, a lot of the Indian food that you buy from restaurants and takeaway, certainly around where I live, is really full of oil. So this is an oil-free dal that gives us all that richness in flavour without all the oil. I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is prep all of our ingredients, and then once we take everything to the stove, it's going to come together in no time at all. So we need a finely diced onion. A brown onion is great, so it works with the colours of the dal. We need some tomatoes finely diced. And we need some garlic. The recipe says 4 cloves of garlic, but these ones are quite large, so I'm just going to use 3. And just chop them up nice and finely. And finely chop some ginger. Okay, that's the prep done. Now I'll just move my stove cover out the way and we can get cooking. I'm just heating a saucepan now to a medium heat, and then we're going to add the onions. I'm putting them into a dry pan because I want to get a little bit of browning and caramelisation on them before we deglaze the pan. We don't want it to burn on the bottom, but we do want to get quite a bit of caramelisation because it will really lend a good depth of flavour to the dal. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. I'll try and show you. That's about how much browning we want before I do my first deglaze. So if you can see that there on the bottom. Bring in a little bit of water. And that will lift all of that caramelisation off the bottom and incorporate it into the onions. So repeat this process a couple of times until the onions are really nice and soft. The onions are starting to really soften now, so I'm going to deglaze one more time and then bring in the ginger and the garlic. And cook that down for a couple of minutes. Add the cumin seed and the rest of our spices. We've got ground coriander, we've got some turmeric, some black pepper, and a little bit of chilli. But the chilli's optional. You can leave that out if you don't like it hot. Once the spices have had a few minutes in the pan, we'll bring in the tomatoes. All right, let me show you. This is cooked down really nicely. Can you see we've got a very thick, soft kind of base to our dal? It's looking good. It smells amazing. So we're going to bring in our dal, our mung dal, and some water. Stir it through. Just let it come to the boil and then turn down the heat, cover it with the lid, and then we're going to let it cook slowly and gently until it's a really beautiful consistency. Our daal's been cooking for a good half an hour now, so let's have a look and see how it's going. Okay, this is looking really good. I'm not sure how much you can see. I'll try and bring it over. Can you see there's still sort of some wateriness on the top? That's okay, because when we stir it, you'll see that it's actually a really nice consistency. Can you see that? And everything's really well broken down. So I'm happy that we can serve this now, but we just need to season it. We haven't added any salt at this point. So stir through some salt, and then it's just a matter of tasting and adjusting until it's just right. Okay, let's serve it up. Okay, there you go. Serve it up with some rice and you'll love every mouthful. Gorgeous golden daal.